Muslim in the military. Long before the shootings, Major Nidal Hasan was said to feel conflicted, alienated, out of place, and unwanted. Adam Hattani knows what unwanted feels like. Even though as a U.S. soldier, fluent in Arabic, his skills and dedication were and are sorely needed. CNN's Don Lemon has his story.
Graduation day for Adam Hattani.
I was proud to wear a uniform. I felt now I am an American. I'm a pure American.
Adam Hattani grew up in Morocco. At age 20, he came to the U.S. as a tourist. He fell in love with the country and a woman, and Adam Hattani became a citizen. He drove a taxi, worked in retail, and eventually opened a small meat market. But in 2007, Adam Hattani's life took a major turn.
We're going at it.
The U.S. was sending more troops to Iraq. The Army desperately needed more interpreters.
They were looking for people who speak Arabic. And as soon as I see it, I jump right away and I did it.
Hattani enlisted at age 40.
Because I love this country, that's number one. Second things, I want to fight, and I want everybody to know they are Muslims who are not terrorists.
After basic training, he deployed in the surge, only to find he was reviled by many Iraqis.
They hate us. They hate us as translators, I tell you the truth. They hate us because to their eyes, we are the traitor. We are no good. We help the Americans.
Hattani was assigned to a Special Forces Commando team.
We've been attacked with mortars, we've been attacked with rockets, we've been exposed to a lot of things, yes, absolutely.
There were some in the group whose dedication to American values was inspiring.
I have a lot of respect for them. They were very respectful, they were very, very good people.
But before long, Hattani says he was fighting a second war with other men in his unit.
I was called terrorist, I was called a lot of names I was make fun of. They insult my Prophet Muhammad. They say F word, Prophet Muhammad. I cannot say it in the camera. And they say F, your Allah.
Hattani says the ridicule was relentless, complete with this pamphlet in his team's office.
They say Private Adam Hattani was born the son of the monkey, breathed in the streets of Morocco in the summer of 1942.
It continues with a string of cultural insults and anti-gay slurs.
A lot of people has this paper, and I look at it, and I was shocked. I have tears in my eyes, and I say, is that what I deserve?
Over time, he became despondent and saw no way out.
You get to the point, enough is enough. I don't want to live anymore. Too many times I was felt to do stupid things. Too many times I was just get a grenade and blow up everybody and blow up myself with them. I failed too many times to do that, but because I get to the point is I was betrayed by my own people. I was betrayed by the people I fought for, the people I won with to fight for the country.
An Army record describes Hattani's translation work as indispensable. But after 7 months, he came home with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Hattani filed a formal complaint with the Army, and the response left him stunned. Numerous soldiers from outside the detachment do not substantiate your claims. No witnesses stated you were singled out for harassment. The only thing that happened to the men in Hattani's unit, they were to attend a refresher course on the Army's equal opportunity policy.
As much I want to be a pure American, as much they push me down and they make me look like I don't belong in this country anymore. What's all I did, they make me feel like, you know what, you outsider.
Even so, Hattani has no sympathy for Major Nidal Malik Hasan at Fort Hood, only for his victims.
What he did, I disagree with him 100%. But he shouldn't do what he did. They are innocent people who he killed, and he shouldn't do what he did.
The Army says one of its strengths is the diversity of its men and women. A spokesman told us that training emphasizes tolerance of diverse backgrounds. Even so, Adam Hattani regrets his decision to enlist.
If I knew what I knew now, I would never go, no.
Today, Hattani says he spends much of his time as a shut-in, unable to work, fighting depression and anxiety. There's a battalion of pills to keep the enemy at bay.
Well, we want to push forward now on what can be a delicate, even dangerous relationship. Muslims in the military waging war in Muslim lands. Ken Robinson, former special ops and military intelligence officer, who's now a media consultant in L.A., he still advises top brass on military culture. You know Adam, you know his story. We saw how Hasan came forward and talked about being harassed. Are there more of these instances out there, Ken? You know, we've talked so much about PTSD, depression, suicide, all these behavioral issues, mental health issues that the military hasn't wanted to address this. And then these stories have come forward, and it sort of forced the military to deal with it. And this is quite a unique situation because we need Muslims in the military. But at the same time, the Army put together in 24 hours a dossier that went back on Hasan for years and years, that he was against this war, that he argued with patients, that he had poor performance, and yet he was put at Fort Hood, major mobilization place for soldiers. I mean, it's like a promotion that he was put there. You know, we've seen our own men and women snap because of these wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, specifically Iraq. Now we are seeing Muslim Americans snap. What does this tell us, you know, about these wars?